Hello and welcome to Katero. We're going to be talking about your past, present, future, your mind, body, spirit, your love life, and your shadow and light. So, this is a timeless reading. It's a collective reading, so take what resonates with you and don't take what it doesn't resonate with you. I think that's pretty simple. Simple stuff right there. I'm getting a universal message of you're not playing games anymore. You're done playing games. You know what is right for you. You've decided that you've given yourself permission to daydream about a life that's entirely different than the reality that you're living in right now. With that being said, let's get into the past, present, future. So, past coming in is the Four of Swords. So this is the energy that you have let go. Basically what I'm saying right there. Okay, you're letting these thoughts not interact with you. They're there, but you're not letting it touch your spirit. That's beautiful. Now, what is the energy that you are currently holding right now, spirits? We have the Five of Swords. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we're moving up. We're moving up, but we're still kind of like in this energy right now where you're leaving something behind, and it's kind of awkward. Like, it's kind of like, I love the environment that I'm in, but I'm also saying goodbye to it. And that's why it's awkward, because it's like, you still want to be around certain people, but you know that you have to cut certain relationships off in order to move on to this new fantasized daydream life. Say hi to my doggie. Her name's Luna. I know, stereotypical dog name, Luna. When we named her, we thought it was so unique. Let's go into the collective's future. Future, focus. Oh, Temperance. Okay, so this energy that you will need moving on is a lot of patience and perseverance, because you're going to get to a certain point where your cup is going to be fulfilled, okay? From all of this energy cutting off, new energy coming in kind of deal. So, you go, Glen Coco. So, let's move on to this. Maybe you have a lisp? I'm thinking, I'm getting that, or a stutter. Or maybe you talk in your sleep. Maybe you've been having some weird dreams lately. I'm getting like vampire dreams. Let me know if you've experienced something like that. Maybe some weird sex dreams and you have no idea what that's about. So, let's go into your mind, body, spirit. Give it a good shuffle. I like a good shuffle. Mind, body, spirit. Okay, let's go into your mind. We have the Page of Swords. Wow, you are really overthinking a lot. So, but you're thinking new thoughts, and these are good ideas. You know that you have to cut energy off. You know what you want. You know what you want to achieve, the things that you're going to do in this life, because you are going to do them. You're so smart. Like, I'm getting intelligence, like high IQ vibes. Definitely above. Up there. I don't even know what's up there. Is that like above 100? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so that's your mind. What is the energy that your body is holding on to? We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is your daily routines. You've been going through a lot of self-love journey. You've been really like taking care of yourself in that way. With the Three of Wands, this one's always like you see what's ahead of you and you know what needs left behind. Your body is experiencing the relief of that fear that you've been holding on to of what if this might not happen? What if this might not? It's going to be unexpected. Whatever this is that's coming up, it's going to be unexpected, and you're going to be like, it doesn't matter, life is good either way. I had no idea this was coming, but hey. Now, how is your spirit feeling about all of this? The Fool. Okay, this is beautiful energy. Oh my gosh, so you're really like playing a lot into this innocent childlike behavior. You're literally like waking up in your morning and you're like, you know what? It's hot outside. I want a dang popsicle for breakfast. And that's totally fine. Like, that's honestly, like, you eat that popsicle, okay? Drink it, eat it, whatever you do with popsicles, eat it in the morning, alright? You eat that cupcake, you buy that fruit-shaped bar of soap because it's fun. You're doing things because it's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna watch Rugrats because I loved watching that from the 90s, you know? Retro Rewind? Yes, there's a channel. Okay, I know this. I'm not weird. You're weird. So, yeah. Beautiful. This is really good energy. I'm so glad I decided to do this. I wasn't going to do a reading today, and I was just getting really called to do one. So, let's see what your love life is like. Maybe you have a certain person on your mind. Maybe it's new energy. Let's see. Let's find out. I don't know. I feel like there's maybe somebody that's somewhat new. I'm getting more of like a mysterious vibe. So I don't know. Let's see. Spirits, what is the collective's love reading at this time? What is their energy? What is your energy? Your energy is the Tower. Okay. So your energy is the Tower. So you have things going on in your life right now. With especially then that you know, I think needs to get cut off. I don't know, let's see what their energy is. Let's see what the partner's energy is. Or the person that you're thinking of right now. Is the Knight of Wands. So I think what's going on is like they know an ending is going to happen between you guys if an action does not occur. So I think they know this. You've given up on it. Like, not in a bad way, like, you know that connections will align during the right time, but right now, you're not in a place, your life is not in a place where you can do that. So, let's see what the dynamic between the two right now is. I get the Sun card. So, I feel like there's a lot of love here. It's definitely two souls that are meant to connect. And there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fire energy here. But it's also like you have so much going on that even with this action from the Knight of Wands, from the person that you're thinking of, I feel like you think that it's over. But there's still a lot of love between you two. Like, there's a lot of love there. And it's not necessarily sad that this is ending. I think this is it might be better for you in this way. So your role is the world, okay? There's a lot of fulfillment in your life that's happening. This is good stuff here. Things are aligning, but I sense a lot of fear and doubt about this whole situation. They have the I just dropped it. They have the Nine of Wands coming in. So I think I know why you're feeling like this. I think you're thinking that this is already doomed from the start. They have too many responsibilities at hand here. They're too stressed for this relationship to even keep happening. I think that's what's going on. So, what's your past foundation? 3 of Cups. So, you guys are achieving big things together, whether separately or apart. You guys are getting your careers in line, you're getting your families in line, all of you, think you guys have really close ties with your families. I don't think it's necessarily bloodline families. I think it's more so adopted, you adopted them as a part of their family, a part of your family. So, this is the present moment. The moon. Y'all are both reaching for some hope in the stars, in the darkness. You have to reach through some shadow work that you've been doing with each other. Let's see what the future is like. The 9 of Cups. That is some good ass energy right there. Things are going to be coming together. I think you think this is a collapsing moment right now. Especially, I feel like you think the energy is like that. You know what? Maybe I think I'm thinking about this differently here. I think there's two different relationships, and that's why this is a little confusing here. I think the one that you're in right now, there's a lot of love, safety, and it gives you good, wholesome vibes. But I think in your mind, you're fighting with yourself about this relationship because you love it, you love them, but you also are experiencing some sort of emotional tie to someone else that's very fiery and in alignment with your soul. And it's making you feel really confused. So let's go into your light and shadow. This is your light. The Two of Cups. This is giving me like soulmate energy. So I think this is what I'm saying here. Like, you know who's right for you and who's wrong for you. You need to follow your gut. It's okay to fantasize this new life that you're living, even if it's with somebody else. It's okay, Because I think big truths are coming out here. Big truths are coming out. Big conversations are happening. So let's keep that in mind. Let's talk about your shadow. The shadow is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you are in a place right now where you've worked hard for whatever this is. You've either just recently graduated from a university, you've completed a training of some sort. There's a career shift happening. You're going to be making over 6 figures very, very soon. I'm talking about Bora Bora kind of vacation. So you've been working really, really hard. You've been, scratching away at, it's like a lottery ticket, It's like duds until the very end, and then you're like, jackpot, baby. So just keep that in your mind when you're thinking about this, because I feel like you think that you've been working so hard, like why haven't you moved any further at this point? But it's coming. You have to keep the faith. It's coming, okay? And it's going to be coming fast, like very abruptly. I get these vibes where it's going to, like, literally your phone's going to pop off and you're going to be like, what the hecky? Your life lesson here is the Queen of Pentacles. And I think that is, you can't be focusing on the material world around you too much, because when you do that, you lose what focus of what is actually happening in your physical realm at this time. You lose the connections that you've been building, okay? You lose what's right in front of you, like the happiness that is going on. You need to be a little bit more silly and goofy, okay? Because that's who you are. You're a silly, goofy person. What you need releasing here is the Emperor energy. I think you maybe think a little bit too highly of yourself sometimes. It's hard to look at someone's perspective in certain aspects of things. It might be in your relationship right now. It's like, why are they doing this? Like, why are they doing this? They should prioritize something different. It doesn't make sense to me. It's never going to make sense to you. It's not. And that's okay, because I've said this before, two truths can be the same. They both can be right at the same time. So just keep that in mind when you're trying not to fight with somebody. I think that's what needs releasing here. So what is the guidance further? We have the Two of Wands. So just think of this in a way where the world is limitless, okay? You have limitless opportunities here. And you don't necessarily have to take two paths. You might be thinking, oh, I can go this way or I can go that way. But you really can go in all different 360 directions, okay? You might want to move impulsively. I think wherever you feel pulled to right now is the right action to take. So let's pull some oracle to end this message. Spirits, do you have any other advice for this collective at this time? The Land Spirit. Okay, so we have a spirit guide coming in. The Land gives me very, nurturing energy, innocent-like behavior. Number 23 might be a significant number for you. And it's okay, so it's the spirit of innocence. Be the light bearer. The spirit of the Lamb is a call to reconnect with your inner child. Oh, this is exactly the message I was talking about. So if the world around you has been feeling dark, you can be the light bearer. When you heal the inner child, you allow yourself to shine and also expand that energy to the people you love. That's actually really beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about this because sometimes it's really hard to be like, when bills come and you have $3 in your bank account and you think, what am I supposed to do? But then you have to think, the world was not supposed to be like this. And I see a dragonfly right now, and it's really beautiful. And I think we should just think about that. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about this. But any other advice left for the collective spirits? 2-2. I've been getting 2-2 lately. Also, I've been seeing frogs. So things will always change. Nothing stays the same forever. So this new daydream, this new fantasization of life that you have in your mind, I think you should really think about, what are the things that I'm holding on to that's not letting me be my entire self? Like, journal this question, okay? What would my life look like if I had too much fun? Too much fun. Get excited about that. Anything else? Your life is a canvas. I'm getting artist vibes here. You've been manifesting some really creative ideas to spread across this world. Maybe you're a singer, songwriter. But yes, take creative accountability about this. What are you working at, baby? So take time to come home to yourself. You're the one you've been waiting for. Everything is energy, and energy never dies. It just transforms. So I think that I should end on that. If you liked this message, subscribe. Wait, what's the cute one where they go upside down and it's like this? I saw it on Love Island. It was like, I don't know. I don't know what they did. Give me a frog emoji if you saw this to the end. Love you guys. Goodbye.